I was diagnosed in 2018 with rheumatoid arthritis. Well, one day I was transferring a patient because I've worked in trauma, critical care, and I was transporting, and I had a piece of equipment that almost fell, that almost dropped. It's a life-saving device. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't risk somebody else's safety because I'm too stubborn to get this looked at. So I finally went in to see the doctor. They took x-rays, they did some lab work, and they said, you're rheumatoid arthritis. And so they had a couple of medications, some steroids, some pain medications. I just was really like, I don't want to do this. But then finally it started to flare up again. My hands were just really severely aching. I couldn't put some of my shoes on. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so finally I started some medications, and I started Rinvoq, and I started some steroids. I could tell I was much moodier. I gained like 10 plus pounds. And then being in critical care ICU, we see the long-term effects of long-term steroids. And I'm like, absolutely not going down that. It's going to tear up your tissues, make you so friable. And so I went off of it, told him, I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. I didn't know that there was any alternative. This guy I'm dating, he's a firefighter. He introduced me to the ice bath. So did it for like 2 or 3 minutes. That night I went home, I had 100% pain reduction, and I woke up the next morning, and for the first time in 4 or 5 years, I didn't have any pain in my hands.
Is there any medicine or steroid or drug or anything that you've ever taken that compares to the relief you got from your first ice bath?
No, none of it. And I didn't like how I felt if I took pain medication, the side effects as well, too. The weight gain, the mood, with the steroid. All of it to combined never outweighed the benefits that I was getting. I never felt this reduction or relief with any of that therapy.